Birds of a Feather is a Woody Woodpecker cartoon from 1965. This is directed by Sid Marcus, it's written by Cal Howard, and we have a voice cast including Grace Stafford. And to be honest, I didn't particularly love this one. There wasn't a lot to it. The animation was good, the sound effects were good, the voice acting is fine. It's very much driven by the character of Mrs. Meany, and I didn't find her to be that interesting. Mrs. Meany is bird watching, and of course, she happens to see Woody Woodpecker, and Woody Woodpecker initially torments her, and then he puts on a display for her. And I don't want to say too much more than that, but I'll just say that she gets into some pretty interesting, well, that's not true. She gets into some potentially interesting situations, but personally, I didn't think they were that fascinating. They weren't necessarily bad. I just didn't find any of it to be that interesting or that engaging. It definitely feels like it's more driven by the character, by the personality of Mrs. Meany, and I didn't really like her. I like the design of her. I like the animation. I like the character design, but I didn't think she was that fascinating. With regards to Woody Woodpecker's performance, he was fine. He was not irritating in this one. Sometimes I find that the character can be a little bit annoying sometimes, and I never really felt that here, so I guess that was a good thing. Maybe that's because I liked Woody Woodpecker more than I liked Mrs. Meany in this one, so I was kind of on his side. I don't know. Either way, I thought this was a pretty average cartoon. It's not the most interesting. It's fine. If you're a Woody Woodpecker fan, then I'd say, sure, check it out. There will probably be things in it that are not too bad. But personally, for me, it's definitely just a one-time watch.